We got Lunar and Mira, and then Starr is from Robin's litter, while these two guys are from Remy's litter. Guys, can we see your faces? Yeah.
So the one from Robin's litter is the one with all the white.
Yeah, all the white.
Oh my goodness, they're so sweet. The black and tans are absolutely wonderful Cavalier puppies. They're all very easygoing. They just go along with whatever's going on. If we want to pick them up and fiddle with their toes, or none of them are bothered by it. They enjoy the attention. They crawl up in our palms like how she is with Drew right now.
Yeah, she's very curious about her palm.
That's Robin's
Starr.
doing that. And she's one of the girls.
Yeah.
We have 2 girls and 1 boy, and yep.
Mira and Starr are females, and yeah, just
There's her little patches on the back
patches.
of her neck, which black and tans aren't technically supposed to have white there.
Yeah.
Well, they're not technically supposed to have white anywhere, but it's not common to see a blaze on them like that.
Yeah.
So we think it's really cool.
It is very, very cool.
But it won't look like that when she's an adult. This will all probably, that will all go away. She'll probably have a little bit of white right above her nose.
Yeah, just right above. That's right there on her nose. Hi, sweetheart.
And these ones on the back of her neck are big enough to remain as well.
Yeah.
They'll get smaller.
She wants, it's like she's curious about me. She keeps trying to turn because it's like she wants to be close to my face. Do you want to say hello? Hi, good girl.
She's a week old today.
Yeah, she's a week old. Yes, you're a good girl.
So she's a week
Good
old,
girl.
and then these guys are almost 2 weeks old.
Yeah, and they all 3 of them, they're pretty relaxed, and this is a new environment, so it kind of shows how adaptable they are and how easygoing they are. They are not upset. They're not, crying for mom and trying to figure out where she is.
Which with the Blenheims, before we started filming, they needed a moment to get their bearings and settle down.
But you can tell that because we are near them, they are much more relaxed. They know that people are safe. They trust people. So it just also goes to they'll probably be pretty good ESAs because they are good with around people, aren't you? Yeah, makes you happy.
Buddy.
Yeah.
This is the boy. We call him Lunar.
Yes, this is Lunar. He's yawning. He keeps doing that like half yawn. Yeah, it's like a little half yawn that he does.
Oh, he's so cute.
He is very, very handsome.
And they all have smushed faces, just like Blessing, but they all came out with their chins tucked, and that shows his face a lot better.
He's sniffing. I can feel his lungs like sniffing around. Good boy. That's a good boy. Oh,
the black and tans, especially especially Robin's right here with Macchiato. Her fur is going to be very long and just beautiful. Robin has her feathering. It's not like too much where it makes her really hot. There's no shedding issues. As long as we just brush her out once every couple of weeks, we don't have any problems with shedding. And we've got 12 dogs. And we don't really have shedding problems. So if that's a concern you have, I don't think you need to worry about it too much with Cavaliers. As long as you brush once in a while.
Just a little bit of maintenance.
I mean, Macchiato's puppies in general, which are all 3 of them, Macchiato's coat is very long and
lush.
Is very lush. Yeah. His tail is really silky smooth. It's amazing. And so I imagine they'll have very similar tails and similar feathering. Remy doesn't have as much feathering, but I think when these 2 have their dad's genes, they will have those nice long tails with nice feathering on their bellies.
They're going to be that sort of classic Cavalier.
I think they're going to look very majestic.
Yes. With the beautiful coat hanging. Oh, did I not make it long enough?
Starr all snuggled up.
Yeah, she's snuggled up. She's very happy. With these puppies, a lot like the Blenheims, when they are interacting with their litter mates, We are not noticing, like with these two, the whole bully behavior. When the puppies get older and you see them kind of acting out in the pen with their litter mates, that is not indicative of what their personality is like. Their behavior in the pen with their litter mates, especially when they're getting to 6, 7, 8 weeks old, the puppies are acting out a lot more. Once you get them away from the litter and in the company of their, their new family, their forever families, usually then that's when you see their sort of like true demeanor. That, and then also when they are young puppies, basically like the first, second, and third weeks, this sort of age, this is where you can tell a lot about what they're going to be like, especially when they're trying to nurse on mom. That's when you can tell what they're going to be like. So we are not noticing any of the bulliness. They all seem to get along really well. If anything, it's almost like they like to search for each other in order to kind of all nap together and snuggle up. So, and as you can see, like you've got a puppy that they've basically never met before, and everyone wants to coexist and mingle nicely.
I've been joking with Drew that if we had not kept Mocha, I would be making an argument to keep one of them, because when Remy first had her puppies, I mean, we were blown away by how beautiful Lunar was. He was the first black and tan, and he has very limited amounts of white, which can be difficult to get with the black and tan, because the correct markings technically shouldn't have any white, but it's really difficult to result in a black and tan without any white at all. And so Lunar, he has very little white, and so we just thought that was pretty cool. And look at him, like I just offer my hand and he lays his head down and snuggles. But so that was the first thing that really caught my attention with Lunar. He is a very black and tan Cavalier, and he's beautiful, but his disposition is also really, really great. We're asked often if girls or boys are preferred when it comes to their temperaments, and it's our personal opinion, our experience, that the boys tend to be just a little bit easier going. We see a lot more of this type of behavior from them that we see with Lunar right now. They just want to relax with people. And it's not to say we don't have some really amazing girls, because we do. Mira is a good example. Yeah. She's just a female version of Lunar.
Yeah, because it's usually we have found in the past that the females, they can be a little bit more independent. They won't necessarily be as snuggly, I guess, as an adjective, to describe them. Where the boys, they really seem to prefer being with you, being by your side, being in your lap. The females usually will have a little bit of independence with them, where they can go and lay by themselves and be perfectly content.
Again, so it's not to say that then those wouldn't make good ESAs, right? Because when you look at Daisy, Daisy is very independent. Daisy is not a snuggly dog, but she is snuggly with me. She's not snuggly with the rest of the family. When we're getting ready to lay down in bed for the night, I lay down and Daisy comes and curls up right next to me. She tries to get as close as she can snuggle, and she knows that that's what helps me. And so she snuggles, and she'll snuggle for that, and the look on her face is always a lot of fun, because she's not a very snuggly dog, but she loves to curl up with me. Even if she's not very snuggly, she's still very affectionate.
She is very affectionate with you.
She's very loving, and she makes a fantastic ESA. And so having independence isn't necessarily a bad thing. It helps because, Paris, for example, doesn't have that independence that Daisy has, and so she always wants to be with me.
Yeah. And it's to the point of like a sort of like separation anxiety, where Paris will have a little bit of separation anxiety because she wants to be with May so much. Daisy, however, does not have that same sort of separation anxiety.
Yeah, like I can leave the house, and Daisy will lay on my side of the bed, and she'll be okay while I'm gone. But like if I come back and she hears that I'm in distress, she comes running. And so even though she's independent and doesn't want to be with other people or dogs, she's still very devoted to her person.
Yeah, to you. If that's something that you are interested in, having your Cavalier become your ESA, we would definitely recommend any of these three to be your ESA, and then at the same time, they can also be fantastic family pets from what we are seeing thus far. If you are a young family with children, or if you are an older retired couple, or even just a young couple that's looking to family with your first pet, this would be a great first dog, or this would be a great dog to have in your retirement as a companion. Or if you're a single person, they would also be a great companion. So if you guys have any more questions, or if you need some more information, please text us. You can find our information
Comment on the video.
Yeah.
You can leave a comment, and we'll
Yes, please leave comments on the videos.
include it in the next video.
Yeah. So thanks so much.